Alright guys, welcome back to Strong Successful Male. So for today, I'm going to go over an article titled Mum 41 Launches OnlyFans to Pay for Daughter's Law Degree and Earns $20,000 a month. And guys, this article is about a woman who is, like I said, 41 years old. And she basically, this whole article goes into her story of how, because of her daughter going to law school and how she wants to help her out, this 41-year-old mother decided to open an OnlyFans account and is obviously being very successful at it. And I'm doing this, guys, for a couple of reasons. One, it's a perfect example of the age we're in nowadays. This age where people just thrive on attention, okay? And how nowadays, if someone needs extra money, obviously because if they're obviously a woman, a lot have this idea that, hey, you know what, I'm just going to join OnlyFans. And by the way, for you guys that don't know what OnlyFans is a membership-based website that generally it's women on there where they, for a monthly fee, which could be like $5 or $10 or whatever, guys they'll become members and they have exclusive use of seeing all the pictures and videos and access to chatting and all that with that one particular woman. And those pictures and videos can range from being just simple pictures of her in bikinis and things like that to being quite graphic in the videos and pictures, as you can you can connect the dots on what I mean by graphic, right? And you got women that are making a fortune doing this, okay? And overwhelmingly, the women that are doing this are young. We're talking college, 20s, in their prime. But more and more now, you're getting older women on this. Months ago, I did a story about this woman who was a pastor. And one thing led to another, and she started doing an OnlyFans account. And she obviously left the church. And obviously the gimmick was that she was a former pastor, and she was doing huge. And eventually, she ditched her husband and all that and pursued her OnlyFans career. But what I find so funny about this, because this woman's saying that she's doing it purely for her daughter. We know darn well, I've made abundantly clear, women love attention and validation. Love it. Let me rephrase it. They can't function without it. And it doesn't make a difference when they're young or later on in life. And so I once heard somebody say that for women, attention and validation, the way they need it, they crave it, is the way that a plant needs sunshine and water. It's no joke. They cannot function without it. They can't live without it. And so I have a hard time believing that solely for the goodness of taking care of her daughter's law school bills, this lady is doing the OnlyFans at 41 years old. And you're going to see, by the way, guys, as I go into this, that she is a former dancer in gentlemen's clubs. And she was that way for a number of years. I'm guessing what's going on here is simply she missed the attention that she was getting from the gentlemen's club. And this is a great way to get it and make money at the same time. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to go through this. I'm going to point out the BS along the way here because it's pretty funny here. But again, like I said, guys, this shows you the time we're in. And, you know, with all the young girls that are doing the OnlyFans thing, I'm imagining down the road when they eventually, most of them will get married, are they going to tell the guy they married, oh, by the way, when I was in college, I did the OnlyFans account, and out there are videos and pictures of me doing God knows what. Are they going to tell him, or does the guy find out by accident later on down the road? Starts off, Marcella Alfonso, 41, from New York, decided to open an OnlyFans account and sell raunchy photos to put her daughter through university. Now, she earns a fortune. A 41-year-old mom has explained that she started an OnlyFans page in order to pay for her daughter's law degree. But the page, on which she shares naughty photos to subscribers, took off, and now she earns $20,000 a month. Marcella Alfonso, 41, from New York, USA, joined the platform in 2017 to make some extra cash and support her daughter. She keeps going on about the daughter here, but I just don't buy it's just solely about the daughter. When the coronavirus pandemic hit, OnlyFans became her main source of income, and she decided she wanted to pay off her daughter's £46,000 worth of student loans. Marcella, who lives in Manhattan, said, "My focus has always been to better my daughter's life and provide her with the opportunities I didn't have growing up." Now, this article is from the UK. She's talking about this woman who lives in the United States. She lives in Manhattan. Last time I checked, Manhattan is a pretty expensive place to live. So if she's already living there in Manhattan, she obviously has some money, which she probably made a ton of money, as you're going to find out, as a dancer. So, and by the way, if she really wants to help her daughter out, what's helping the daughter more? Paying her law school and all that, or letting the daughter be responsible in paying her own bills. There's something for you. And by the way, guys, if you want to see what she looks like, just click on the link in the description. And in my opinion, given the fact that she's 41, she's pretty good looking for her age. I'm not saying hot, but I'd say she's pretty good looking for her age. And she certainly has a feature, and you can see what I'm talking about in the pictures, that definitely you can see why she's obviously successful. In the United States, Hispanic women are the lowest on the totem pole. This is her being quoted. The lowest on the totem pole when it comes to income. So it's important for me to raise a well-educated child and give her the opportunities that I didn't have. She added, debt is so high here and I don't want her to have the burden of debts. Well, if that was 100% accurate, that's very nice, but I just don't buy that's the main reason. My daughter is very independent and has always loved school and done a great job. Marcella once worked as a dancer, having started the job just 2 years after she gave birth to her daughter at age 16. However, she quit for a vanilla job 6 years ago. So let's do the math here. So she had the daughter at 16, and when she was 18, she became a dancer. She stopped 6 years ago, so she's 41. That meant she stopped being a dancer at 35. No matter how good looking you are, there's a point, I think, if you go to a gentleman's club, that you're obviously, the women, the dancers are going to get more attention, are going to be the younger ones, okay? I'm guessing she probably got bored and missed the attention and validation that she got from all the guys being in the spotlight, so to speak. And so something like OnlyFans was quite appealing. And of course, not to mention the money. That's just how I see through this. Although she was able to fund her daughter's education at a Catholic school, Marcella realized her day job wasn't paying enough for her future. For the future. So she decided to invest some time in her online presence over lockdown, and the content took off. Marcella said, my content is mostly topless and I cater to a bilingual audience as I'm fluent in Spanish. I also cater to a large amount of fetish fans. They love everything from feet, pantyhose, and being humiliated about their you-know-what size. I also do video calls, which I love the most as I really enjoy chatting with my fans. Attention and validation. She added, I have a lot of younger subscribers who like an older woman who is more confident, doesn't play games, and will be direct with them. Yeah, that's the real reason why they're following you. That has nothing to do with your looks and all the other things. It's because they really like the confident woman who's mature and all that. That's the real reason. Yeah, I don't think so. Again, look at the pictures, guys. You'll see exactly the real reason that the young guys are following her on OnlyFans. A lot of younger guys were lonely during the pandemic and couldn't date, and I was able to video chat with them and interact. So she's doing a service to society. These young guys, you telling me these young guys can't be on dating apps, they can't Zoom or chat with other women? Come on here. And guys, by the way, I've said this before a long time ago. At the New Year, I did a video about basically get off OnlyFans. If you're on OnlyFans, get off. Have some self-respect. You're not helping the situation, okay? Really. If you want girls, start doing some self-improvement on yourself. Get some game and get them in real life instead of paying for it on OnlyFans. You're only making this situation worse. She goes on, it's not all easy though, as Marcella claims OnlyFans is hard graft. She added, my daughter means so much to me and I would do anything in the world for her. She's a wonderful daughter and right now she's studying all the time and focusing on her goals. It's very important to me that she achieves her dreams. Well, as a mom, if she's doing this to work hard, and obviously, I believe that she obviously loves her daughter, wants to do things for her daughter to help her out, and that's cool, but I simply just do not buy that's all for her. In my opinion, that is a nice excuse to do this. But now that she has an article published, guarantee if she's making 20 grand a month already from OnlyFans, I guarantee thanks to this article, she's going to get a flood of attention and more members, and in a year from now, she'll be making 40 grand a month. And do you think when the girl is out of law school or she's helped pay her bills all off, do you think she's going to stop? No. Attention and validation. And of course, just this is how the world is. I mean, there was a time place that there was a lot more class and integrity, but now it's like, hey, I need extra money. I'm going to join this site and put my body on display and all that. It's unbelievable. And again, it's one thing if you have young girls doing this in college in their 20s because, you know, when you're younger, you think you know everything and you do boneheaded things. I've done plenty of boneheaded things when I was a teenager in my 20s. I could do a whole half-an-hour video all the boneheaded things I did when I was younger, and you guys would laugh your asses off. But it's another thing if you are older and supposedly mature and responsible for children, and you're going online and doing this stuff, you know? So it's just unbelievable to me. You know, but you may disagree, you may agree, who knows. But anyhow, guys, it's a quick video, but I saw that then I just had to laugh and point this story out, you know, attention and validation and the times we're in. So anyhow, guys, that is it for today. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you think, is it truly, in your opinion, to help the daughter, or is it more for the attention and validation? And also, let's hear your opinions about the times of how things are now. And it doesn't mean that all women are going to go down this route, but a lot do. Plenty of women still have integrity, and they're not going to do something like this. And be sure to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time.